Hello everyone! I hope you're having a wonderful day. It is time to talk about Empties. I've been putting this off for quite a while, which I always hate it when I do that because then I end up talking about so many products and I feel like I have to really rush through all of my reviews. But I'm going to try and do a good job today and give you all good reviews on these products. But whether or not they were good, whether or not I would repurchase them, I am trying something very unique in terms of my tea today. At least this is something I've never seen before. So this is from a brand called Stick Beverages. They actually have tea in like a plastic little strainer that's meant to be used and then tossed. Not something I would want to buy on the daily, but I think that it would be useful for traveling. This is the green tea. It didn't say what kind of green tea it is, just green tea. It's all right. Okay, let's get into this bag. And it's been so long since I've done Empties, I don't remember what's in here anymore. So this will be a surprise to me as well as you. So just starting with what is on the top. I have a conditioner here from Amika. I did use this with the shampoo, but of course I used the conditioner before the shampoo is done. Isn't that the way it always works? But this will be for both the conditioner and shampoo used together. The first thing I have to mention is it smells amazing. Oh my goodness, I just really enjoy that. I had more than one person tell me that my hair smelled good while I was using this, so obviously I'm not the only person who thinks so. This is one of the few nicer brands of hair products where I've noticed that the shampoo and conditioner actually did do a difference. My hair did feel nice and conditioned, but not weighed down. Like I felt like it really did a nice job. So I actually would use this again. This was the Hydro Rush Intense Moisture conditioner and shampoo. I finished off a Tower 28 SOS Daily Rescue Facial Spray. I love this stuff. This has become part of my daily routine. I've already purchased a new bottle. Its main ingredient is hypochlorous acid, which I didn't realize is such a great ingredient for sensitive skin like mine that's also prone to acne. A lot of acne fighting ingredients like benzoyl peroxide, for instance, really irritate my skin. After years of using them, I just can't use them anymore. But this works for me. I use it every single day before I put on my sunscreen, and I have noticed that it helps to calm redness in my skin. So I really, really like this product. Here's a mascara. I liked this mascara. This is from L'Oreal. This is the Unlimited mascara. This is the one with the wand that you can bend to help you reach your outer lashes better. It's a pretty wet formula, so you know that's one thing that I don't always appreciate, but I actually did really like this particular mascara. So the wand is kind of stabby, but I actually really like that. It really gets in between all the lashes. This was a really nice lengthening mascara. I liked this one a little bit more than the telescopic just because I like the wand better. I think that the telescopic, oh maybe that might actually be in this bag as well, did more lengthening just by a little bit, but I like this one more just before the wand. I'm probably not gonna buy it again. It did not replace my favorites. Aha, I knew it was in there. There's the telescopic. So in case you've never seen the wand before, it is another very small kind of spiky wand, which I tend to really like these. This one, however, is very, very flimsy feeling and bendy. Not my favorite. I did get some really, really nice lash days with this mascara, but again, this one did not replace my favorites. So I probably won't buy it again. I would use it again, just like I would use this one from L'Oreal again, but I'm not gonna seek them out on purpose, I don't think. I finished off another e.l.f. cleansing balm. This is my holy grail at this point, cleansing balm. I like it because it's unscented, it melts quickly, it's not super kind of Vaseline-y like some cleansing balms are. It doesn't irritate my eyes, it's just all around fantastic, and happily it's way more inexpensive than many of the popular ones out there. So I cannot sing this one's praises enough. I still enjoy trying other cleansing balms. It's just one of those products that I really enjoy trying different brands, but I keep coming back to this one. Finished off a setting spray from Ciate London. This was the Watermelon Burst setting spray. This was just okay. It did leave my skin nice and dewy, but I didn't necessarily notice any sort of a longevity to my makeup while wearing this one. It just added, you know, shine. And the sprayer wasn't anything special, so no, I won't pick that up again. Here's a sunscreen from Bliss. This I probably will purchase again. I really like this from Bliss, like I said. This is the Blockstar Invisible Daily Sunscreen. It's SPF 30, it's 100% mineral. I do wish I had a higher SPF, but that's okay, I guess. I just really, really like the finish of this. This is matte, which is hard to find in a sunscreen. So many sunscreens are very dewy, which I appreciate most of the time, but sometimes, especially if you're wearing a luminous foundation, you want something underneath that's not as dewy, and I really liked this. Plus, makeup wore very well over it. It didn't mess up any foundation that I tried. This just worked well with everything, and even though it's matte, it applies very nicely. It doesn't feel like you really have to work to get it onto your skin. It's just beautiful. It didn't leave a white cast. I do have a couple other matte sunscreens I want to try before coming back to this one, but this one's definitely on my to repurchase list. I think it's very good. Spoiler alert for my Project Pan, I finished off a foundation. This is the Pretty Natural foundation from Essence. It has been discontinued, which is a super bummer, you guys, because this is actually beautiful. I feel like it had a really, really nice natural finish, and it worked well with anything I put under it. You could make it more matte, you could make it more luminous, of course, depending on what you used, and it was just great. It wore so well on me, even when I went through some really intense, for me, skin troubles this past winter. This always looked good. I really enjoyed having it, but I can't get it again, sadly. Here's a hand cream from L'Occitane. I really liked it. It's extremely thick, super hydrating. I really liked using this in the winter when my knuckles actually crack and bleed. This was very, very nice. I enjoyed it. It does have a very intense kind of powdery scent, which is not my favorite. Very nostalgic scent though. But despite that scent, I would use this again. This was the Dry Skin Hand Cream. Here's a gloss from Tower 28. Tower 28 has one of my favorite gloss formulas of all time. This was the color Cashew, which I enjoyed, but I think I do like their sheer lip jelly formula more than their cream formula. The cream formula is really pretty, just personal preference. In the future, I'm just gonna buy their regular lip jellies. If you've never tried a Tower 28 gloss, they're plushy, cushy, zero stickiness, and they actually do actively hydrate my lips. Unlike other glosses, this one actually does something to help. So yeah, I really recommend it, especially if you have sensitive lips like I do. They made sure to avoid any ingredients that could be sensitizing. I finished off another one of these. I'm almost done with another one actually. I could practically have two of these in this Empties. This is from Shiseido. This is the Essential Energy Hydrating Cream. I think I say this every time I have one of these Empties. It's not a perfect moisturizer for me. The one that was perfect for me, Shiseido, discontinued a while back, so I've still been actively trying to find one to replace it. In the meantime, I keep going back to this one because it doesn't make me break out. So many moisturizers are just too heavy and will make me break out. This one seems to be right down the middle for me. Also, I see in the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty, this is going to be on sale for half off, so I'll probably grab another one of those during the sale. Here is another sunscreen I finished. I loved this. I would happily use this again. This is the Make Prem UV Defense Me Daily Sun Essence. This is SPF 50, which makes me so happy. This is very light on my skin. It did not clog my pores. It didn't make me break out. It wore beautifully under makeup. It's not greasy. It didn't leave a white cast. It has kind of a light, pleasant scent. This isn't very expensive either. This is a really nice K-Beauty sunscreen that I will likely come back to. I really liked it. This mascara from Ilia, one of the best lengthening mascaras out there. If you have sensitive eyes, Ilia is one of those that claims to be good for that. It's more of a clean formula. This is the Limitless Lash Mascara. There's something about this one I always think smells so good. Oh, but not anymore. This has gotten old. Okay, moving on from that. This is that mascara that has like a comb on one side. See how that each side is different? It makes it really, really great at separating each lash and really, really making them lengthened. This is a beautiful mascara. I think I do have a sample size of this in my backup stash. Interestingly, I don't think I've ever spent full price on one of these. I've always gotten it as like a gift with purchase type of a thing. Back in the day, I used to buy this through Ipsy. It's kind of a cult favorite mascara for a reason, but it is kind of expensive, so I hesitate to really, really recommend it. But if lengthening mascaras are your jam, this might be worth checking out. Here's a mascara that I really don't recommend from Milani. This might be their newest launch for mascara. This is the Lash Extensions Tubing Mascara. It is a true tubing mascara, so it washes off just with warm water. It's just that it is so heavy. Even just putting on a light layer of it, my lashes just went like it was just pretty sad. And for a while, I tried just wearing it on my lower lashes because it's nice to have a mascara that won't smudge. I did find this did not smudge on me like a good tubing mascara, but this mascara is just so wet really wet. I did have a difficult time applying it even. Sometimes it was just so wet. So the more I used it, the more I disliked it. I will not repurchase. I have another foundation in here. This is the Tower 28 Sunny Days Broad Spectrum SPF 30. They call this a tinted sunscreen. I would say it's way more accurate to call it a light to medium foundation with sunscreen in it. I like this just fine, but I find I do have other sunscreens with high SPF that I prefer. I like the one from Pure Lise, I like the one from Misha, and I really like the one from Yensa. I would use all three of those before I would use this one again. Nothing bad about it, just I prefer the way the other ones lay on my skin, plus they have higher SPFs even than this one. So this one was good, but I'm not going to repurchase it. I had it in the shade number 10, Larkmont. There's a cleanser here in the bottom. This was from Malin. Ooh, what's that? That was gross, I don't know. This is from Malin and Goats. This is the Grapefruit Face Cleanser. It took me a really long time to get through this. This is a big cleanser. I was not overwhelmed with about anything with this. I mean, it didn't make me break out, so that was good. It didn't make my face dry out. It was just a good all-around cleanser. I'm not gonna seek it out again. I do think I had this previously in like a sample size, and I had the same thought then as well. So if this comes around back into my life somehow as like a gift with purchase or FabFitFun or something, I'll use it, but it's not my favorite ever. It just takes a lot to impress me with cleanser. I don't know. What about you? Like, if you have any favorite cleansers, let me know down below. Like something that actually noticeably does something. They're kind of hard to find. Ooh, I do definitely have some feelings about this eye cream from Tarte. This is the Tarte C Wink of H2O. I find I did not care for this because it made my makeup pill. I do like to wear an eye cream during the day, not just at night. And there's just something in this that didn't work with any other product that I used it with, so I wouldn't get this again. Here's a little mini of the Coco Cabana cream from Sol de Janeiro. If you've never tried these, they are luscious, extremely heavily scented though. Like I wouldn't buy one without smelling it first. Like to some people it's really horrible how scented these are. So if you want to try one of these, definitely go and smell it in the store. You can get these at Sephora. But this was like a delightful little treat to myself. I really enjoyed using it. Well, I like the Coco Cabana cream. I think that I like the original Boom Boom cream more. So if I was gonna buy one of these and not splurge and spend the money, I think I would get the Boom Boom cream. Finished off a brow gel from e.l.f. the Wow Brow. I used the shade brown, I think. No, neutral brown. So I like how small the wand is. I do have kind of skinnier brows. I mean, I really kind of filled them in today, but my brows are pretty skinny. So I like a small wand like this, but I find that I much prefer the one from Benefit. I mean, granted, the e.l.f. one, way more inexpensive, but the one from Benefit does go on sale periodically and it lasts me a super long time. So I think in the future I'm just gonna go with my favorite one. I find this to be more like a brow tint. I don't find that it gives me any actual hold in my brows. So to me it was just okay. Something I really disliked, this was from Beautinique Beauty. This is the Fill and Tame Brow Gel. This is the one that came in clear. This is one of those that gets kind of goopy, and if you accidentally use a little too much, it will make that kind of white flaky look in your eyebrows. I really disliked this. I used it as long as I could, and I'm so happy it's gone from my life. That cat hair stuck to my lip. Oh, this got all kind of leaky and gross, but this is a mini lip oil from Ilia. I had the shade Only You. I do not think that this is a good formula. It was just meh. There's just so many good formulas out there. I wouldn't recommend this one. All right, that was everything in my bag. Oh no, I had one sheet mask that I used up from the Cream Shop. I find that these masks from the Cream Shop can be very like hydrating in the moment, but I guess I'm not sure how much good they do on a long-term basis. But you know, it's something fun. Okay, that was the last thing in my little bag. Have you tried any of these products? Always let us know down in the comments if you have and your review of them. And thank you so much for watching all the way to the end of the video. I really appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I still have a cat hair on my lip. I can feel it. Okay, I think I got it. Nope, I didn't. We'll see you guys very soon in the next one. Bye.